This is USA News Hub, the heart of American sports. Subscribe for power, passion, and champions. Before Coco Gauff hit a single forehand at the Australian Open, she made a statement. Not with words, not with noise, but with style, heritage, and confidence, all wrapped in one unforgettable Periwinkle tennis kit. This isn't just a fashion moment. This is a message about identity, evolution, and modern tennis culture. Coco Gauff didn't just arrive at the Australian Open 2026 ready to compete. She arrived ready to define the moment. As the two-time Grand Slam champion stepped onto the Melbourne courts, fans immediately noticed something different. A soft yet striking Periwinkle New Balance tennis kit that blended classic tennis elegance with modern athletic functionality. In an era where fashion and sport increasingly intersect, Gauff once again proved she's not just a player to watch, she's a cultural force, shaping how tennis looks, feels, and evolves. Tennis, a classic silhouette with modern engineering. At first glance, the kit felt nostalgic. The perforated stretch tank and pleated skirt were deliberate callbacks to classic tennis attire, the kind seen in decades past when clean lines and timeless silhouettes defined on-court fashion. But look closer, and this was unmistakably modern, racerback design for increased shoulder rotation. Sleeveless construction for optimal airflow. Precision perforation for heat management. Lightweight fabric built for extended rallies. This wasn't fashion fighting function. It was fashion powered by performance. Artist palette, the power of Periwinkle. Color choice matters at Grand Slams. Periwinkle, a blend of blue, lavender, and soft violet, is rarely seen in elite tennis apparel. That's exactly why it worked. The shade communicated calm under pressure, youth without naivety, confidence without aggression. Against Melbourne's bright courts and summer sun, the Periwinkle tone stood out without screaming for attention. It felt intentional, thoughtful, controlled, just like Gauff's game. What elevated the look from stylish to iconic was consistency. Every single element of Coco Gauff's on-court appearance aligned with the Periwinkle theme: wrist sweatbands, headband, CG2 signature sneakers, even her tennis racket design. And then, a subtle contrast. The black New Balance logo, placed cleanly on the back of the skirt, added definition without distraction. This wasn't accidental branding. This was storytelling through design. Cherry blossom femininity meets athletic intensity. Perhaps the most talked about element of the look wasn't the kit itself, it was the floral earrings. A sport historically hesitant to embrace overt femininity, Gauff leaned into it. The blossoming earrings added softness to the athletic silhouette, personality to a performance space, a fashion-forward edge rarely seen on court. It was a reminder that power and grace are not opposites, they coexist. Running shoe CG2 sneakers, performance rooted in identity. Gauff's CG2 sneakers, also styled in Periwinkle tones, have become central to her brand identity. Designed specifically for her footwork style, the CG2 balances speed, stability, explosiveness, long-match durability. This wasn't just color matching, it was a unified performance ecosystem from head to toe. Counterclockwise arrows button, a second look coming. Orange and navy energy. Gauff's Australian Open fashion story doesn't end with Periwinkle. For her second-round match, she's set to debut another New Balance kit, this time featuring vibrant orange tones, small navy accents. Where Periwinkle communicates calm and composure, orange represents energy, heat, competitive fire. Together, the two kits reflect the duality of Gauff's game, thoughtful and explosive. Handshake, a partnership years in the making. Coco Gauff signed with New Balance in 2018. Before she ever became a household name, the time, she was a teenager on the brink of her WTA breakthrough. Since then, she's won 2 Grand Slam titles, become one of the most marketable athletes in the world, evolved into a creative collaborator, not just a sponsored player. This partnership has been built on trust, timing, and creative freedom. Artist palette from athlete to CEO creator. Over the years, Gauff hasn't just worn New Balance designs. She's helped shape them. She's collaborated on signature silhouettes, color palettes, performance innovations, lifestyle to court crossover looks. This hands-on approach is why her kits feel personal, not generic. They reflect her. Dress the Miu Miu collaboration. In April 2025, New Balance announced a groundbreaking collaboration between Coco Gauff and luxury fashion house Miu Miu. The result? Custom-designed tennis kits worn by Gauff at Rome, Berlin, Cincinnati. These looks blurred the line between runway and baseline, proving that tennis fashion had entered a new era, one where athletes are style leaders, not just wearers. Globe showing Europe-Africa why this moment matters beyond tennis. This Periwinkle kit isn't just about style. It reflects the modernization of women's tennis. Athlete empowerment in design. Fashion as a form of confidence. Young fans watching don't just see a champion, they see possibility. From a 15-year-old phenom to a two-time Grand Slam champion, Coco Gauff's evolution has been steady and intentional. Her Australian Open 2026 look mirrors that journey, mature, polished, fearless, expressive. She's no longer introducing herself, she's defining standards. Coco Gauff's Periwinkle New Balance kit at the Australian Open 2026 was more than a fashion it was. Heavy checkmark, a nod to tennis history. Heavy checkmark, a showcase of modern performance design. Heavy checkmark, a statement of personal identity. Heavy checkmark, proof that champions shape culture before she even struck the ball. Coco Gauff had already won something priceless. The moment. Make sure you subscribe to USA News Hub United States. More breaking news. More powerful stories. More champions. Coming your way. See you soon.